Hello everyone, this is Arijit Chakraborty, Managing Director APAC for CoverGenius. CoverGenius is the insurtech for embedded insurance, which protects the global customers of world's largest digital companies. As you can see, we partner with the leading brands across the globe, starting from e-commerce, OTAs, airlines, and logistics partners, and going and investing into the FinTech and neobank space as well. So what is embedded insurance and how we are changing the whole distribution focus, or where the trend is moving towards? So insurance is distributed conventionally through brokers or intermediaries or bank assurance, or through the insurance company's own website or through their agency force. What we are seeing distribution change in the value chain of insurance, and people are going and moving to their favorite apps or website which they go on a daily basis and looking for contextual protection or insurance to buy against a primary product or service they are buying on a day-to-day basis. That's where we see a paradigm shift in the distribution, which is moving from the conventional way of standalone insurance offerings to using transactional data of a primary product and service and giving a contextual insurance and people going for that. So that has been the shift towards embedded insurance. Now, we have done a global survey with payments.com, and it has gone through 14 different countries, and 11,000 participants participated in the survey. And the result of that, it's pretty outstanding, right? So if you look at the slide over here, that in the digital bank customers, there are over 78% of customers who are looking for embedded insurance by leveraging transactional data. So what is the difference here? That if you look at conventional bank assurance, and before in my previous corporate roles, I was involved in closing one of the largest bank assurance deals, and what I've seen is these are standalone insurance policies available on the website of the bank. There is no personalization, there is no contextuality of the product, and pretty much all the products looks the same. What people are looking for right now is whatever transaction they're doing, how we can leverage the data and give a product proposition which is relevant to that particular customer. So that's why you see quite high numbers of globally 78% looking for embedded insurance, where if you see more the developing nations like India and Indonesia, the numbers are quite high. So this goes back to the previous slide which I've shown. So customers who have already used traditional ways of insurers and intermediaries to buy insurance, they are now looking for embedded insurance solution and leveraging on their data to come up with insurance which fits their purpose for that particular transaction. And again, if you look at the numbers from developing nations like India, Indonesia, it's 98 and 92%. So we can easily see where the trend, how the trend is moving towards embedded insurance. Now, if you go to the FinTech app, because see, there has been in the last 2 to 4 years, there has been a significant growth for various FinTech platforms, whether it's app, payment gateways, wallets, buy now, pay later platforms, and embedded insurance or embedded finance has become the most important thing in these journeys. Example, if you look at the survey results as well, 75% of these app users are looking for, again, protecting their primary product and service when they're using that wallet to make a purchase and to have an option of buying embedded finance product or embedded insurance in that journey. So we drill down the data as well. So if it's a buy now pay later platform, the usage is more than 90%. They are looking for option. For example, if you are in a credit lending platform and you are buying a mobile phone under an installment plan, what people like is, while I am protected for a period of the ownership of the phone, I am also protected against any accidental damage, fire damage, liquid damage against that particular product, right? So that's where the contextuality comes, because that's where the transactional data is leveraged and you are giving a protection to them. If you're using a wallet for buying an air ticket at an OTA platform, we can then, embedded insurance can be clubbed there, so that if for any reason you are unable to fly because of COVID or any medical reasons, you can get your fare back in terms of refund. So there are a lot of good examples which we can tap on with these new age fintech platforms, which creates product differentiation, and these are the products is what the customer wants while they are going through the consumer journeys. Now the question happens that why? There is a traditional way and these products are available through intermediaries through underwriters directly, then why do we need that? And the simple answer, which also the survey shows, is the first and the foremost thing is convenience. Because you are at one particular app or a website buying a product or service, then you have to identify or find a protection against it. And most of the times you don't even know whether that protection exists or not. And you have to go to a third-party website to find a protection against that. So it's inconvenient completely. So what it's getting provided in an embedded insurance format is, while you are buying an air ticket or a laptop or a phone, or you are booking a parcel, or you are covering a particular transaction and you need a health insurance to cover that, it is embedded, it is available at the time of purchase. The whole terms and conditions are very well laid down during the journey, so exactly you know what you are buying, what are the exclusions against a protection program, and in one click you go to the cart, you are making the payment, you are completing the transaction. That is way different from the conventional way of buying insurance through the intermediaries. So convenience is number one. And the number two thing is more in terms of the trust to the brand. Because when you're buying any goods from your favorite app, you actually sometimes do not know who is the underwriter at the back issuing the policy. If you're buying from any of the global platform, whether it's Amazon, Flipkart, or Shopee, or you're with Ola, or Uber, whatever, right? You have a brand affiliation towards that, and you are buying an embedded finance from them. So there is a trust element to it. And what we saw, that pricing, which gets discussed a lot, it is not a major factor. When you bring convenience and trust, those are the two big factors. Pricing is a factor, but it's not a determining factor for the transaction to go through. Now let's go a bit deeper on the whole retail experience, right? And 60% of the buyers are looking to buy insurance for their from their favorite e-commerce apps. And other things where we are seeing that the chances of buying the primary product also increases if there is a protection attached to it. Suppose you are in the e-commerce X buying a laptop, but you are in the e-commerce Y, where the laptop also comes with additional protection. There is a chances for the buyers to buy the laptop with the protection is higher than the laptop without the protection. So that is also what is shown in the survey, and also what we are seeing in our day-to-day business. Now this is on the attachment rates. This slide shows that due to pandemic, what we are observing, the attachment rates for insurance has increased by 647%. Because of uncertainty in the world, and this is going to stay because attachment rates have gone up. It's convenient to buy, and people are protecting themselves for future travel or any primary product and service they're doing. So in our view, embedded insurance is there to stay, and it's a trend. And I think we are just scratching the surface. There is a long way to go in that, and I think the distribution will be dominated by embedded finance or insurance. Thank you very much for listening to me.